There is one spot in the Olympics left to be determined. Likely Olympic spot to whoever is the best non-Aaron Jackson time. Right now, Sarah Warren is in that position with a time of 38.86. Chris Durand-Evans will skate with her in this final pair. She's 38.88, only 200ths back.
She was 200ths back, and she is the only thing standing between Sarah Warren and her first Olympic position.
Warren, 29 years old, played college soccer at the University of Illinois. She was 4th in this race at the last Olympic trials. Durand-Evans, 29 years old, also looking to make her first Olympic team, and she'll get the draft behind Warren in this 500.
Sarah Warren has the best opener in the field. Look for her to have a very fast start. Chris Durand-Evans trying to make up time. She's got the pressure on her because she has to do not only better than Sarah Warren, but better than she did yesterday. 10.75 again for Warren. That's matching her opening split from yesterday. That's where she put herself in position. Chris Durand-Evans does have a faster lap, and she's going to hope she can capitalize on that in this final big inner. This is the most important race of Chris Durand-Evans' life, and Sarah Warren's got a shot.
Well, Warren knows that if she wins this pair, she is certainly going to the Olympics. Durand-Evans is coming hard. 38.86 is the time to beat. Sarah Warren holds her off, and Sarah Warren, 38.67, is headed to her first Olympics. With Warren claiming this spot, it is guaranteed. She's in Milan.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Yeah, girl.
First place unofficially, 38.66.
Sarah Warren, brilliant. From the gun to the finish line. Look at the start on the right side of your screen. Fastest opening of the field by 0.2 of a second. She improved on her splits from yesterday. She's focused, she's powerful, she's driving all the way through that first 100 meters. On the back stretch, this has been a bit of an Achilles heel. She's not always as relaxed in this back stretch into the final corner, and it's cost her some speed. Not today. She was faster than she was yesterday, sealing this spot. You see that outer corner. Sarah Warren on the outer left-hand side of your screen. Look at the focus on her eyes. Look at the relaxation. Her cheeks loose as she's breathing, coming down this final stretch. There you go. Line's perfect as she's driving each skate. She's sitting incredibly deep. Brilliant race from Sarah Warren to put herself on to the U.S. Olympic team in the women's 500 meters.
And again, we can confirm it now because with Warren winning, there's a ranking matrix, and she will rank in well enough to be one of the 6 women who can go to the Olympics here. And you see what it means to the 29-year-old who went from college soccer to speed skating, and at 29 years old, through 2 Olympic cycles, gets herself on her first Olympic team.
Brown is 3rd with a 38.888, and this is how close and how fast the action is, folks.
Sarah Warren has gone through a lot over the last 8 years, and it pays off with a bid to the Winter Olympics in Milan. Sarah Warren headed to her first Olympic team. Another made it to Milan moment here in Milwaukee. Bettered her position from where she was yesterday, Joey. She was already in a qualifying position, but had to race head-to-head with the person who was closest to her. Drops her time, wins the pair, and she is on her way with Aaron Jackson to skate in the women's 500, where, of course, Jackson is the defending Olympic champion.
That's right. Aaron Jackson is a threat for the medal. She's skating phenomenally well. What amazing emotion and a performance from Sarah Warren.
All right, so that 500-meter team will have the defending champ and also an Olympic debut, the first-time Olympian, Sarah Warren's with Lewis.
All right, Bill. Well, Sarah, what a story. You know, from college soccer to this sport, what does it mean now to be a first-time Olympian after the journey you've been on?
It honestly hasn't hit. I do a lot of imagery, and the one thing I imagined was hugging my mom after making the team, and so that's what's powering me through. Like I've said, it's taken a village, from Ryan to my family to all the staff that's worked with me, and so, like I said before this, I was doing this for them, because without them I wouldn't be here.
You've spent a lot of time with doctors and in surgery.
Yes.
How about all of that work on your body as you continue to move forward through the sport of soccer and into this sport?
It honestly, I think has helped. I don't think anyone would agree with me, but you know, you face adversity, you face challenges, whether your spring breaks before your Olympic qualifier or lace breaks. You know, everything is a challenge, and if you can get through it, that's what every surgery was, then you prove to yourself that you're a little tougher than you thought. So I want to use this moment as like, a lot of the times I didn't think I could come back, and I always just woke up the next day and did it. So anyone wondering, it's always possible.
Always possible. Now, you mentioned your family. Can you just tell us what that moment was like to skate over and have that embrace from them? What was that like?
I mean, it's everything. Like I said, that moment, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. That is why I was here. Like, that family, my dad he's probably pacing, he's a bit stressed out. That moment, I'm not here without them. They're there day in and day out, and I race for them, to be honest. I race for the country, but I race for my family. We do the Warrens proud, and I'm doing this, and especially I want to give a shout out to all my grandparents, but my grandfather, he's always with me. Unfortunately, he passed, but stay hungry and humble is all I thought through this weekend.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you
See
so
you in
much.
Milan.
Oh,